There is someone in your life right now who is slowly draining your energy, your confidence, and your peace. And the most dangerous part, you trust them. Not because you are naive, not because you are weak, but because they are good at making you feel like they deserve that trust. The Stoics warned us thousands of years ago. Not every person who stands beside you is on your side. There are 3 types of people you must never trust, and once you learn to recognize them, your entire life will change. Stay with me. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the first rule of wisdom is knowing who deserves a place in your life. Epictetus taught that you become what you surround yourself with, not gradually, but immediately. Every conversation, every interaction, every person you allow close to you shapes your thinking, your energy, and your destiny. The Stoics were not antisocial. They valued deep, honest connection. But they were ruthless about who deserved that connection. There are 3 types of people you must learn to identify and remove from your inner circle, starting today. The first type. The first type you must never trust. The person who agrees with everything you say. This sounds strange. Most people want agreement. Most people seek validation. But Marcus Aurelius specifically warned against surrounding yourself with people who only tell you what you want to hear. Because a person who always agrees with you is not being honest with you. They are managing you. They are telling you what keeps you comfortable, what keeps you close, what keeps you dependent on their approval. The Stoics called this flattery, and they considered it more dangerous than open enemies. An enemy you can see coming. A flatterer walks beside you, whispering agreement while quietly watching you make every mistake. True loyalty is not someone who claps for everything you do. True loyalty is someone who tells you the truth even when it costs them something. If everyone around you always agrees, be afraid. Because somewhere, something important is not being said. The second type. The second type you must never trust. The person who is only present when they need something. You know this person. They disappear for weeks, months, sometimes years. And then one day they return, warm and friendly, with a favor to ask or a problem to share. Seneca wrote that a person who only seeks you in their need does not value you. They value what you can give them. This is not friendship. This is transaction disguised as connection. And the most dangerous version of this person is the one who gives you something small first. A compliment, a favor, a moment of warmth. Just enough to make you feel obligated when they eventually ask for something larger. The Stoics taught us to observe people over time, not in moments. Anyone can be kind for an afternoon. Watch who is consistent. Watch who shows up when you have nothing to offer. Watch who stays when things are difficult. That is who actually values you. The third type. The third type you must never trust. The person who plays the victim in every situation. This is the person who is never responsible for anything that happens to them. Every problem is someone else's fault. Every failure has an external cause. Every difficulty is an injustice done to them by the world. At first you feel compassion. You want to help. You want to support. But Epictetus taught something critical. A person who refuses to take responsibility for their life will eventually make you responsible for it instead. Their problems become your problems. Their chaos becomes your chaos. Their helplessness slowly becomes your burden. And when something goes wrong, and it always does with this type. Somehow quietly the blame finds its way to you. The Stoics believed that personal responsibility is the foundation of character. A person who cannot own their choices cannot be trusted with yours. The closing. Here is what the Stoics understood that most people spend their entire lives learning too late. You do not need many people. You need the right people. One honest person is worth 100 flatterers. One loyal friend is worth 1,000 fair-weather companions. One person who takes responsibility is worth more than an army of victims. Protect your inner circle like you protect your mind. Because the people closest to you are not just in your life, they are inside your thoughts, your decisions, your future. Choose carefully. Trust slowly. Observe always. If this reached something inside you, subscribe to Stoic Rules for more. And tell me in the comments, which of these 3 types have you encountered in your life? Be honest. This is Stoic Rules. You do not need many people. You need the right ones. Choose carefully. Trust slowly. Observe always.